Welcome back to more control. Uh, in the last video, we uh, we heard some of our boy Wake's fan fiction. But now we're here. We're finally in the throes of the investigation sector, I guess, which is fine. Uh, hmm. What? Dang, son! You work for me now. Yeah. You work for me. Alright. Sir! Lucky I gotta reload. Yeah, I always find that funny, how that works out like that. Yeah, that looked like it hurt. We good? No?
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Baby, why wouldn't they be? Oh, I'm getting flashbacks from the last video. Hello. My feet gossip at night. And now, I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely. Me. How, why does that exist? Don't get me wrong, that's funny, that's hilarious. And you can tell the developers really had fun thinking of that one. That's a bunch of gibberish to me. If that math's actually coherent, I don't know. Math never my strong suit. Alright, nothing over here. Yeah, I see you, I know. I see you, don't worry. Okay. What, do I just... Wasn't really hidden. I mean, it was pretty blockaded. That. But was I not? Okay, I was. Hartman's arrest. Wake Allen, Anderson Tor, Anderson Odin, Blank, Lane Rudolph, DeSol Windy, Emerson Thomas, Blank, Dennis Special Agent Remy. So the offender was Hartman, Emil Hartman. I wonder if that's the villain for the game. I have no idea. Because obviously I've never played it. These are his victims. The officer was Dennis, Special Agent Remy. Remy Dennis, I guess. Charges kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Sanctions against altered organizations, obstructions of bureau investigation, breaching the Ash Act on 6 counts. Can I not? Let me scroll down because it looks like there's more words written at the bottom. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been set to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released by annual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility and Wake. For whatever reason. Oh, possibly deceased. Lovely. I mean, that's what you want to hear, ain't it? If you're awake, anyway. Yeah, you're not on the list. Why? Oh, 'cause we think you might be dead. Just, might be. Who knows, really?
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
I mean, I guess it could theoretically. I mean, isn't that where I'm supposed to go? Just a service tunnel.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Isn't this just?
Brings it away, huh? Makes sense.
Ain't that just like in Wake? Light destroys it. Okay. Oh. That poor lad. Didn't look like he's. Oh no. um. It's hard to tell what's going on here or where I'm even going. What? Why? Why are we talking about an orange peel, Hartman? Oh, hey, isn't this? No, it isn't. It's a different thing. Okay, so we're still not even there, huh?
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
I guess thank you for such a foreboding nature. Assets. Shaded faucet. Confiscated motive. Where's my remote thought? Right there, 13. Still not enough.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. The third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
I'm sorry. But that just got me. The way he said, Hartman just said, baby, 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 munching on an orange peel. Oh my god, the way he said that. Oh, oh, that got me. That's good. That's good. I can't. Oh my goodness. It's just so funny. Like, that is too funny. Orange munching on an orange peel. That's great. How could anybody ever top that? Munching on an orange peel. I love it. Love it. But now I'm terrified to see what this munching on an orange peel man is. Okay, so I need a power source. I also need a light source. Don't have one of those. Interrogation complaint? So, Kirkland. So, you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do. My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Yeah, Hewitt's, can't say he's wrong. I mean, come on, Hewitt's the man, right? Why would you... Why are there side quest papers? A black market hub specializing in the trade of the occult, talisman, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural material, was raided in blank, Czech Republic, by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of those retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural material from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market of paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. I don't know, I like reading those kinds of files in like sort of like a monotone, non-distinct tone. Just seems cool. Following the NASA-FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all space-faring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau research to analyze. To analyze? To analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock from its medium Earth orbit. The Blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of the committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. So some people thought it was useless. Not what I wanted. But the committee said, nah, dog. We still need them. Vitally so. That's just the bathroom. Here we go, baby. Nice. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited a altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Ain't that dope? Paranatural entity A10, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of three known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient blank, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting blank over its surrounding. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies. By the shadow, these individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except the inanimate objects are blank solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive and defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventual of a blank. How fun, guys.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists, I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckoned the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
What a man. So he's the reason why Wake disappeared? Hey. Okay, so I cannot. Oh. Oh, that's just the door. Ah, why are these flying guys so dodgy? Seriously? Oh, there's one. Another one? Oh. Oh, there you are. Seriously? Where? Where's the last remaining guy? Wait, what? Disappointing.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the hotel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras studying the individual windows, motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, and hidden fingerprint power on the front desk. Results are very mixed. Mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell going ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me. Whoever they are. I think. Wait. Shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Better get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck. Cooperate. Okay.
Is that?
All right.
Oh,
The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'm... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
this is a long one. Did it finally end and I'm just stupid? Hard to tell. Cloud. Wow.
Is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, moodiness, depression. Lads here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. Alright. Let's talk about some new things.
New day, same old bloody shit. The whole place. Like darn but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Okay. So there's 3 darknesses, 3 plants, and 3 mold. Bye bye. Oh, that was a motel observation? Oh, the bell rings, but every time he looks, there's no one there, and you're ringing the bell. I feel so stupid. Is that here though? Hard to tell. I don't know. We can figure those out as we go along.
I don't feel right.
Yeah.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Weird. Oh. I'm so confused. Hmm. Ow! Oh, but I mean, it's fire. Should firelight work just as well? So there's one right there. There's one up there. There's one up there. There's one right there.
Brian Henneman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You
Oh,
know
it's the movie dude.
Mr. Henneman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
Although, I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K. Not an N. Not night, like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to look for that film?
my podcast will take off and I can go down my friend's basement and maybe go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
That's hilarious. They actually put the interview because you read his little podcast thing, or you don't read it. You hear about his little podcast thing and the foundation. You know, Brian with the movie nights and the collapsed sector. So it's pretty cool that you actually can, listen to the interview. Outdoor appearances. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. The door featured a spiral-shaped marking, designation door blank. Similar to the other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alan Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, referred to AWE 35 for details. The former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and blank, contacted agents Shaw and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone numbers given to her in 2010 in accordance with civilian outreach protocols. The calls result in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. For a full transcript, refer to the file blank on blank 2017. The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred later that same day. Conclusion. Determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to the AWE 35 and is paramount. Should she be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself to confirm if any other changes occur? That's interesting. So this room is just weird. Mainly because I don't see any of those. Oh, this only takes me one way, I guess.
Shit. Now what? What is that?
The hell is that?
On elevator, time to go.
So you don't like the light? Use that. Thing even touches it.
Activate the lights to defeat the creature. Okay. Vending machine procedures? Oh. Vending machine stuff. None known. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing. A vending machine, its front covered in faux wood panel, coin operated for selecting food products. Obviously, that's what a vending machine is. It generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in rows of eternal trays. Initial testing suggests an item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause an item to create a living blank have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Blank, Alberta, after a resident named Muriel, of course her name is Muriel, called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged the story while confiscating the item. So, yeah, you took away their claim to fame.
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a bureau offense, Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is getting way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman brought in. Since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of the Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about.
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow or something.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next check will be safe.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
Poor Langston, my man. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's Hartman. Is that supposed to be Hartman? Damn, dude.
How do you like that?
I didn't water the flowers. I thought there's a pickup over right there. I guess not. Ah. I do know there's still, pretty sure. I think that's all of them.
Arcade machines. Shoom. Shin.
What the? Shoom 2. What is this? 1989. Oh! 50. Really? This is just. I mean, oh, good. Like, how am I? How am I supposed to defeat 50 enemies in like 30 seconds? I don't understand it. It's not worth it. I mean, it looks cool and it sucked me in, like the aesthetic of it all, but it's like, at the end of the day, really? Like, I was hoping for like a legit, like, arcadey, like 2D thing. And the game's like, nah, here's an actual, just like, weird thing. Note, the screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs Spec Scripts. Episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake, host at VO. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? Enter Secret Lab Night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, "The Federal Bureau of Night Springs." Scientists, I've told you several times, Director. It isn't ready. Director, it's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist, but the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. It did say, part one. So there's got to be a part two. Maybe it's not in this room, but it's somewhere. But it's somewhere. I still just can't get over that freaking Langston guy, dude. That was hilarious. I was expecting us to have to go like each spot one by one, but now the game's like, nah, dog. You good. Now can I take the elevator?
What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that.
If you're
Langston.
talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
No need to be a dick about it. Like, jeez.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right. Okay, well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far.
I love Langston, dude.
Flush him out.
It's the one.
Was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want to brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's just gonna talk forever,
Always
isn't
make
he?
it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home.
I'm just curious to see how far this goes.
Nice food arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's food. Okay. Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement. All right, done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know. I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... you know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way. Scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I'm realizing now that
That's
language
kinda
was not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people, or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just, hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth, Langston.
Dude, that went on forever. Dude, I checked at 47 and it's 49. That was 2 minutes. But that had to have been like a total of like 4 to 5 minutes of just Langston ranting. Dude, he's my favorite character. He's my favorite side character aside from Pope. That I was gonna say, but then you just kept rambling, and I was like, I gotta listen. That's like the one drawback from playing this game when it first came out, like just a couple months after it first came out, like last month of 2019 to very early 2020, and then not playing this game ever after that until, you know, just recently about the DLC or season pass, which came with both story season DLCs. And you forget all the side characters for the most part, like Langston, Underhill, Pope. Obviously, Darling and his song stuck in my mind the entire time. Emily, I kind of remembered. Marshall, an easy one that popped up, but you know, Like all these people, you just kind of forget about them. And then they pop up and you see their names again. You don't really recognize where you know the name from, but you kind of do at the same time. Either way, that's going to be it for this episode. His rant. Whew, my jeez. Jeez, Lord. We'll do that in the next. We'll deal with this in the next episode. I don't know if I'm going to go for. I think we'll go left first. Okay, no, I think we'll go for Eagle Limited AWE, which wasn't that. I forget what that was. Eagle Limited. Yeah, fuck. It wasn't the tractor. Was it the train? No, it wasn't. I don't know. Have a great day. Remember, you can be the best you could possibly. If you like, if you like the video, give it a like. Go down there and control those buttons. Pet Momo while you're at it, and ta-ta for now.